I'm Bob. Today I'm playing as the Rock Purgers. And I have an announcement. At 50 subscribers, yes, 50, I will be playing Voices of the Void, because I just got the game. Vault 100 consisted of ex-military personnel and scientists. However, a German scientist named Joanna Weber believed she could mutate men into perfect soldiers, which did work. And then it didn't. Big shame, much sad. Alexander's clique wanted to go back to the vault, but they couldn't. So then they became barbarians. Oh no. And then they found the French. Not good. Like the French, the Rock Purgers began to view the women as property. However, Samson, first name God King, or not yet at least, he actually don't know what he did, but he was there, and he had a magic 8-ball, and he could hear voices. I like Samson. Time for war. It was just declare war on me this instant. I was about to declare war on them. But anyways, time for war. I wasn't able to train my divisions fully in time, which ain't great. However, I do have the rare ability known as demolition companies, making my divisions possibly better than theirs. Mr. Haykov's divisions. I know what they've got. I know if it's good. I am winning in places. That says something. Should probably give this guy a trait. Might make him better. Might make him worse. Same with this guy. Give him some traits. I need to take Spokane to win. Which is possible. Just need to win the battle. Eventually. That's not good. Don't like that. I am winning from this three-pronged attack. That's good, look at that. Might win a battle. I have. That's good, look at that. Broken through their lines. I may have to capture more than just Spokane, which is not ideal, but it's not impossible. Like that there. I've won. Might win again, if I'm lucky. Who won that? I've won. Well, not the war, the battle. Spokane is mine. Yay. I've won another one there. Look at that. Now I need to capture Electric City. Most of them are. This isn't good. I've blundered, and it will cost me greatly. It is best I resolve this by winning. I've been pushed back here too. This is not good. That's not good. I may lose the vision. That would upset me greatly. This is so sad. Oh no! The vision is dead. I might be able to kill one of theirs. Or maybe I won't. I may be able to encircle these. That would be good. I have. Well, they already were, but I've made it a better encirclement. I've won. The deed was done. The old country had fallen, and the rot had been purged. For so long, life among the purgers had revolved around this ancient hate and war. But what would they do now? The loose alliance between the three powers no longer had much purpose, and all within the purgers knew change was in the air. A meeting had been called for the leaders to discuss the future, through the tension in the air among each group foreshadowing strongly at how things would play out. Jacobea had chosen the meeting place, an old warehouse that had been repurposed into a town hall of sorts, and had quietly placed a group of men loyal to him in buildings all around. For security purposes, of course. He expected those weak and whining wish maidens to be different, to keep in line, though it was anyone's guess what the madman Samson would do. The Lady and the Wish Maidens flooded the room soon after, donning their oxidized bits of armor and dainty furs. Cruessa? I don't know. Counted Jacobea's men hidden in the crannies and the rafters of the warehouse, so he had chosen this approach. How droll? She turned to him, her gaze unsettling as it was ethereal. "Jacobea," she greeted. "Lady," Jacobea leered. "Where's Samson?" He noted her numbers, but it bothered him none. They both knew how this was going to pan out. "Should I be the one to know?" she asked, tilting her head. "It seems you have eyes everywhere." She gestured at a signal. The wish maidens readied their arms. "Guess it makes no difference," scoffed Jacobea, readying his own. Far away from the meeting place, Samson and his followers waiting well beyond the appointed time. The mystic orb had told them there would be bloodshed, spoke of the impending end of the alliance, and assured him that it was Samson who'd come out on top of this chaos. What had Samson huddled under the old rowboat? Divining? I know. With the orb for hours. As his knights patiently waited in the whipping wind, was when he made his move. But whose chapter did this event turn to? Samson. Of course, all no more words. "Ask again later," the Infinity Orb said. And then, ask again later. And again, and again. The orb had continued to advise caution for long hours, even as the sounds of gunfire and war shrieks rang out from inside the old town, where the meeting was undoubtedly taking place. Huddled in the dark, under the rotting boat. "Divine gods, is it time to attack?" Samson asked one more. An Infinity Knight failed to stifle a cough, barely legible in the flickering flame of his old Vault-Tech branded lighter. Came the answer. "It is decidedly so." With an hoot. I ain't sure that's grammatically correct. Of delight, Samson tossed away his makeshift shelter and stood up tall before his shivering warriors, holding high? Yeah, the snapping jaws of his bear-trapped gauntlet. Samson gave his knights the signal to charge. The battle that had taken place between the Wishmaidens and Jacobea's followers had been savage and bloody, with most of the fighters on both sides dead. When the Infinity Knights arrived, the Wishmaidens had come out on top in the fray but lost many of their number, to give new arrivals more than a token resistance. The lady herself had been kneeling over Jacobea as he slowly died beneath her, her attention focused on the fallen former leader and their parting words. "Victory, behold!" cried Samson as he crashed through a window. When the mad leader of the knights landed on the steady ground, he sprinted at Lady with his bear-trapped gauntlet at the ready. Lady had time to do no more than sigh. Samson has won. It's time for war against the timberline. However, there is a river between them and me, meaning it won't be that easy to get across. Or perhaps it will, because that's winning. This over here, not so good. So I just use that to keep them pinned while the real battle, this, goes on. Almost won. I have won. Now I just need to outwards. They're trying to stop me, but they won't win. As long as I can keep these pinned, I can keep pushing everywhere. Well, I'm not really pushing at the moment. I'm not losing, but I'm not winning. This is the primary battle. Because if I can push there, then that separates their two lines, making it harder for them to reinforce. This is not good, because I'd like to not be pushed out. So, it'd be better if I win. Same here. Shame I haven't won here. Would have been good if I did. Might be able to win here. They've got low organ supply. They don't as much. I am winning, so that's good. I may push. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I've moved. That's good. If I can capture Walla Walla, lot of dollar, then I'll win. But I don't know if I'll win exactly. No, I won't. Nowhere near. However, I have seriously benefited from its capture. Because that allows me to do that. Meaning, now half of their army have to go all the way around the mountains to meet me on the battlefield. If I can capture daytown, not nighttime, daytown, then that'll be good. As you can see, some of their divisions haven't arrived. I wanted to avoid that, but I couldn't. This is not good. I'd like to stop these, this is also not ideal. That's bad. This is odd. This is good. That could be good. This is good. Look at that. If I was an owl, I'd say yay. I'm saying yay anyway, even though I'm not an owl. This ain't great. It's not ideal. It's not bad. Yet. So that's good. Oh, that ain't great. I might even be bad. Not ideal, some may take to calling it. I mean, I won't disagree. This could be described as quite upsetting. Perhaps even displeasing. This could be beneficial. It's not. Oh no. Hours too late. I have closed that pocket. So that's good. Just replace the division. Hope no one notices it changed. Devastating news. I lost the division there, and this one couldn't move forward. Big shame. Yay. It is time for war against the Washington Brotherhood. I don't know if I'll be able to push through them, because they have power armor. It appears I can. I have improved the template of my division, so that might be why. I'd like to start with securing the south, and then I'll move up towards Capitol Hill. If I can encircle these, that might be good. But I need to win this battle here. And don't look likely. Don't have enough time. That's power armor. Not easy to beat. I'm winning there. At the center. By Vantage Bridge. Could be good. I'm mostly winning. Oh no, I'm starting to lose now. This is good. Pushing through here. Slightly. And I'm not winning anymore. Big shame. Much sad. Over here I might be able to push through here. I also have a war goal on the cause. But I don't want to use that. Because I can't defend this. I've been speaking this entire time. I've just realised my microphone's being muted, which is a great shame. But I'm winning. Don't know how long I've been muted. So, they're not invading the cores yet, because I don't have the units. I am winning. I've taken Capitol Hill. Taken this upper section. One of my amazingly funny jokes was Gold Bar. Yeah, I'd like one. That's about it. Getting closer to success, winning, the capitulation of the Washington Brotherhood. The day where God King Samson will rule triumphant. Time to win against the cause. They are yet to completely garrison their front line, which is good for me, because that means I can just walk in. I know they do have the divisions to do so. I've just seen them. There it is. I am slightly winning here. That's good. I've taken their capital. Only time to take the Cove. This place. I've won. All good. The Vault 6, right here. I could either get factories or establish a core. I'll choose the latter, because I want to. These Crimson Acolytes have just declared war on me. Time to beat them to death. I'm winning in some places. Most not. It's not good over here. I was going well over here. Look at that. I'm moving. She's moving. Smoothie. Like the famous drink. A smoothie. Look at that. Open their lines. What fools. They may... Oh no, they won't. Never mind. I incorrectly believed they would leave a gap in their lines yet again. They did not. This ain't... That's bad. That's really bad. Oh dear. It may be so Jova. It is. Oh no! Oh no, words. Samson rarely reflected on the past. The voices of the gods usually filled his mind with a cacophony of directions on how to meet the future instead. Standing before the great tower that climbed unto the very heavens, only more impressive for the mass of shattered buildings and sprawled around the normally muddy mind as he fought. Oh wait, no, I've skipped the line. Sprawled around it, it gave Samson a moment of pause. However, a moment of clarity in his normally muddy mind as he thought about what life had been like only a few scant years ago. From being beaten, from being the beaten dog of the rock purges, to scrambling through the wilderness alone, to his discovery of the mystic sphere that had being his companion all the way through the many battles he and his knights had fought to reach this ground. Grateful tears ran beneath his mask, as were it not for the Infinity Mind he'd truly have no clue where to begin. On the long and twisted journey behind, unwilling to interrupt the prophet in his moment of revire? Never heard of him. Instead, watching for any threats that may emerge from the ruins, finally that moment had given him so much guidance before asking quietly, "Are we home?" A quick shake, the reply answered a simple, "Yes." Unable to contain himself any longer, Samson let loose with a shriek of pure exhilaration and joy before running towards the tower. His knights scrambled to follow their leader as his mania sent him, speeding ahead, calling back onto them. Samson cried, "The gods have gifted us a new home, one from which we can view their many works from on high." Soon he was dashing up the great stairs that spiraled around the outside of the tower, nearly hurling himself from the edge in his excitement, multiple times. Despite the exhilaration, Samson still had the energy to scream as he reached the top. Welcome to Castle Samson. Yay. Anyways, the war. Not going well. I've just lost 3 divisions. This is devastating news. I'll try and hold this section of the line. There's this one I need to push. I'm winning here. That's good. However, I'm losing here. That's bad. This is bad. I'm losing again. Try beat that division. Might be able. Oh no, I can't. I'd like to win here, and I might be able to, if I'm able to disorganize them enough. This is bad, I'm losing here, and here. Try to alleviate their suffering. Right, I've lost there. That's bad. I'll have to hold there. Hold there instead as well. Go through there. I can win. This is not good. All of this is bad. I have one. I'm winning there too. I've held. I'm pushing. That's good. Not able to push through there. Not great. But I still am moving. That's good if I've ever won a division. This is a breakthrough. One of the major variety. And it is good. This isn't great, because I don't like losing. This is good. Oh no, more words. I'll summarize with this one. Samson gets power armor, and then is happy. This section is stabilized, which is good. This I might be able to push into. I would like to capture Crow's Haven. My Apollo cheese. That's good. No, no, not good, bad. I mean, wrong word. That is bad. I don't like that. Oh no, not again. Oh. This could be good. I am winning. This is good. Another victory could be found here. This is bad. That's bad. That's maybe winnable. Magic 8 ball. Get that. Might help. This is good. Never mind. I now have a cat. He's on my legs. Being quite loud. Oh, winning there. That's good. He's annoying. Keeps doing spins on me. That's good. That's bad. At least I'm winning though. Look at that. Green bubble. That's bad. Oh no, they're attacking me again. Oh no. I'm winning in some places. Most I'm not. Actually, most I am. That's good. Oh no. Cat's gone. I think he wants food. I'm back. Dog is fed. Not winning there. Ain't great. Not winning there. Ain't great. Not winning. Nope. Going really badly, actually. Why? I don't know. Can hold them. Beat them. Hopefully get to there. That's good. Look at that. Great. Fantastic. Amazing. Can I keep going? I might be able to. That ain't great. Need to stop that. None of this is looking good down there. That could be good. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Winning there. Keep going. Help there. Fight them there. If you were to ask anyone how the redemption of Washington played out, the story would be considered in each iteration. Word of mouth forges fantasies, shuffled aside the finer, insignificant details, but the epic of Samson cannot be enjoyed without its yes, maybe, and no's. So the redemption of Washington, as all stories would begin, is a tale of love and loss, of gods against men, of Infinity Knights giving Washington a run for their money. Don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. They say Samson charged through the front gates of the Immortal's lair, knocking up his adversaries with his bare fist gauntlet, bear trap gauntlet in one hand, and the infinity orb in his other. The Infinity Knights flooded in behind him like a cape of divine glory, and when they had scoured Washington of heretics, Samson stepped atop of the Immortal's body and raised the Infinity Orb to the sky. He asked the gods if glory was theirs. A crackle of thunder echoed from the distance, and in the truest righteous words, it told them, without a doubt. I have been able to push through slightly, although I suspect this may soon end. Hate. This could be good. I have been able to break through here and here. I have won the battle, but not the war. It's only just occurred to me that I have in fact encircled them. This is great. I am winning. I've encircled them in multiple places. This is good. Although, I am not yet anywhere close to winning the war. I still need to kill all bees before I have any chance to win. Which is yet to happen. I'm winning. Still. Need to continue to close this pocket. I will there. Undoubtedly. I've now separated it into 2 pockets. Both I am winning in. Look at that. This is going well. That's not good. I'll try to fix it. Hope I don't lose another division. I am winning though. I won the battle. I need to capture Adele. And then I might win. Yay, I have won. And now, for one of the important things of this nation, I get to shape the orb, and in 60 days, I might be able to go to war again. Ball said no. So anyways, that's all. Bye.